Hello and welcome back to another episode of Catching Time. I'm CQ the Watch Guy.
I'm Chris. We're here again. I'm ready to bring you guys some good content about some pieces that we have and some quick conversation about 2024.
Yeah, 2024 is rolling. It's already we're already in February. It's crazy.
Yep.
Um,
Exciting times coming.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. You know, we got Watches and Wonders right around the corner. There's
Yep.
watch releases left and right. It seems every day different brands are releasing stuff. And we had some interesting news from Patek that happened about a week or
Yes,
so
about
ago.
a week ago. Yes.
So I figured we should talk about some discontinuations of some pretty big models.
Yeah, some heavy hitters in the market. I mean, this is stuff people always sought out for. I mean, we
Yes.
always have the inquiries, literally have, like wait lists of if one comes in, let me know. Like, this is the
Exactly.
stuff. So, I mean,
Yeah.
let's jump in.
Let's dive in. First, close to my heart, the 5712A
Yes.
steel is my favorite watch. So
I agree.
no longer do we have the 5712G or the 5712R. So that's rose gold and white gold on the strap, fully discontinued.
Done.
So I think this is probably like the last year of the 5712 steel. I think this is their that's the last anniversary tour, and let's just give it one more year before it's discontinued.
And it's funny because since then we've had a lot of inquiries. Everyone's
Yes.
reaching out, like, hey, is this around? Can you find me one of these? Yeah, it's been interesting times.
Yeah, no, it's a great watch. So interesting to see that it's gonna go away, and it just makes you think will they release a 5812? Because it's such a perfect watch.
But this is the thing, I
know?
mean, also for your money for value. I mean, 5712 versus 5711s, they're right there, but you get
Yes.
so much more watch with a 5712 steel. I love it. I love the watch.
I agree. So it's a watch that I love so much. It's I don't even want them to change it. So it's of course you want to maybe upgrade the movement, but it's maybe just tweak the movement a little bit. But I don't.
That's
need,
all. Not
I don't
much.
need a thicker case. I don't need anything like that. So let's see what happens there. And who knows, man? Maybe do they discontinue it and then it comes out first in a precious metal and it goes through that route?
Well,
So-
that seems to be the trend with some of the pieces too that they've done. So yeah, it's a big possibility.
Yeah, it's very, with Patek, we never know, right? So also in big news, the 5980 in all versions now fully gone. So no more rose gold, no more two-tone.
big dog, yeah.
No more rose gold. So the King Nautilus himself finally, off the pasture. And that was a great piece as well. So sad to
That
see it
was a
go.
great one. 5980s always have a huge demand. I mean, prices have gotten more realistic recently, and they're far in between. They're still not easy to get a good one, but yeah, done.
Yeah, it's gone. That one kind of made more sense because the 5990, which is a chronograph travel
yes.
time, just aesthetically
They're
looks
right there.
very, very similar. Of course, a different complications. So I always saw them kind of fighting for the same customer, if that
Right.
made sense.
Yeah.
So I could see the 5980 going away and not necessarily, the brand rushing to bring just a
new
Nautilus
version of it, yeah.
chronograph back because
Okay.
the 5990 already kind of fills the gaps. I can see
Right.
that going away for a while before we just get a Nautilus with just a chronograph back in Patek.
You don't think they might do anything with rubber
That'd be interesting.
for some of the sports models? That'll be very interesting. You know what I mean? Like
That'd be cool, actually.
giving a new generation of watches from Patek with rubber straps, I think would be very cool for them to do.
Why not? That'd be fun, even if
Quick
they-
release,
Yeah.
maybe.
Oh,
That'll be
could you
really,
imagine?
and you can go back. Yeah, that'll be something.
And
So-
that's interesting because they have done, I believe it was maybe the 50 or 5980 on the strap where they have the normal leather and then they had that brown casket
Yes,
as well.
yes.
So it'd be interesting if they did a quick change system with the overseas with a few different versions of the strap.
would be
a few
really
different
interesting.
rubbers.
Yeah.
Let's put that out in the universe. That'd be
Patek
cool to
is
see.
now in your suggestion box.
Exactly.
Done by David SW. We would love to see some rubber
Let's make it
straps as
happen,
well. Yeah, quick release straps.
Just put us up on a waiting list. That's all we ask.
Gladly.
And then finally, there were a bunch of models, but another big one, the 5164A, so Aquanaut Travel Time and Steel, discontinued as well. That one was an interesting piece. Because
That was a little surprise for me because
Yeah.
that watch is a solid piece for them. 5164, 5167As, they're always in demand.
Yes.
That was a surprise for me for that one.
Yeah, it was a big surprise, because, again, it's a good seller, good demand. One of those, they've been in the collections for so long. Since I've been in the industry, right? Aquanaut 5167, 5164A have been there. So to see the 5164A go away, it's interesting to see, do they come out with a new travel time? And then when you look at the Aquanaut lineup, it's really a solid lineup right now.
Yeah,
Right?
they do have some good stuff available, and I mean, I think they've covered all tiers of what they can do for the series. And like you said, there's some models that I don't think need to come right away.
No.
So yeah, I think it'll be fun.
I was even thinking, I was looking like, oh man, what if they, discontinue the 5167? Well, they already have the 5168.
Yeah.
So it's like they already, that's kind of already there. So
Yeah.
you could kind of see like, hey, they were probably like, hey, it's kind of maybe time. Let's take the travel time away. Maybe they come out with a new travel time. Maybe they don't. Maybe they just leave the rose gold version living in collection for a while, and you just don't have a steel travel time Aquanaut. There's no need, because again, you look at the full lineup right now. There's so many great Aquanauts. You have time onlys, you have chronographs. So do you necessarily need to have a travel time in the family?
And I think for it being such a watch with a bigger complication like a travel time, like I said, like you were saying, I think the precious metal one is one that they would probably hold on to a little bit longer.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
so let's see. 2024 is going to be interesting. In a couple months, we'll know what they have up their sleeves.
Yes, the new releases will be out. Doesn't mean they're available right away. But
exactly.
At least we'll know what the brands are delivering. So exciting times.
Do you have any, like, is there one piece you think might come out from them?
I mean, from Patek?
From Patek.
I want to see rubber straps, guys. I want to see rubber straps on some watches with some quick release exchanges, so you can go back and forth between two straps. I think that'll be amazing.
I like this idea. I'm gonna jump on board. I would love a titanium Nautilus or something like that. I know that's a little
that's not their thing, but okay.
But could you imagine like something crazy? But I'd love even a steel Nautilus with interchangeable straps. I think that would
make it a little more fun. Yes,
exactly. And Patek would do it in their way to make it extra nice as well. So that's an interesting challenge. Just present that to them, right?
I agree. I'm all on board for that one. No problem.
All right, now we have some great watches here in front of us. So, do we dive in from the left or do we dive in from the right?
You're starting with AP and we're ending with AP.
Yeah,
Either
right?
way, so let's go with this one. Let's go with the 15710.
So we have this awesome 15710 AP Royal Oak Offshore diver in the beautiful true turquoise blue.
I was going to say true turquoise. It's not a baby blue. This thing is bold.
Yes.
It is loud. It is fun. It is the first one I've ever seen. This watch is from around 2018. It's really, really something special. It's, again, you want to have something that gives you a little bit of flair, fun piece to have for like your weekends. Not a bad choice. It is really unique. You're not going to see another person with one around you anytime soon, I think. Yeah. I mean, we see tens of thousands of watches a year. First one I've seen in 5 years.
Yeah, no, and it's insane, right? Because these have been around for a while now, on a few different colors, came out at the same time, and you just don't see them that
at
much.
All. I think usually that's like a watch that's a very European-based clientele.
Yes.
You see like Ibiza,
exactly.
like Santorini. Yes.
I got shorts on. I'm on my yacht. I'm in the water. There's a cerveza nearby. Definitely. But it's such, like, you look at it and it's such a fun watch.
It is.
It's a good time. It's something where, like, you want to put away all the stresses of the week.
Right.
You put this on and it's like, this is my leave me alone type of watch.
Right.
I'm gonna have a good time. And just a great fun piece too. And still, it's AP, it's a Rolex Offshore, it's a diver, so it's a tank at the end of the day. You can beat this up and have lots and lots of fun with it and not worry too much about, breaking or anything like that. So fun piece.
Fun piece, I love that. Yeah, man.
All right, next up, a little bit more on the classy side, let's say.
Yeah. More gentlemanly.
Exactly. JLC Reverso, tribute to 1931, the red.
So is it cognac? Is it plum?
Oh, wow.
Is it...
I guess it depends how much cognacs I've had, right?
Well, it sounds about right. I think it is extremely stunning. Some angles it looks black, depending on where you're looking at it. But that wine color is really,
I would call
handsome.
It a wine.
It's a handsome piece. This is what I would say. My wrist is about a 7-inch, and it fits perfectly.
Yes, look great on you. Really.
Great watch. Yeah, I like it a lot.
Yeah, with Reversos, there's so many versions out there, so it's always about finding that reversal that speaks to you and fits right on the wrist. And one comment we made earlier is this is a reversal that if you put it in your collection, if you have a few watches, you're gonna wear this watch.
Yeah.
Sometimes there are those that are a little bit more on the classic dressy side. this, even on a day that I'm not dressed up, I'll find a reason to wear this watch.
Well, that's
you
the
know?
thing about a watch like this. You wouldn't have another watch that looks like it. It is very unique and, like, again, very handsome. It's you can wear it kind of casually and
Oh, yeah.
dressed up as well. So I like that about that watch. A lot of diversity there.
Exactly. You can easily wear this casually if you want to have fun. You could change the strap on it too. It's a reversal with a solid back as well. So you could put a beautiful engraving on there and make it really unique to yourself as well. But for the price point, you really can't ask for more, and just a gorgeous piece. One of the most iconic watches, out there.
Yeah, one of the most respected actually in the watch industry. These reversos, a lot of my watch clients always say, I would love to add a reverso in my collection.
Yes. Yeah.
It's now to figure out which one it is.
Exactly, which is
not, which is tough, but not a bad option.
Yeah, no.
I think it's very, 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 very fitting. So
Yeah, definitely one of my favorite reversals out there.
Cool, man. Green sky?
Oh yes,
right.
minty
Mint green.
Skydweller. I love this watch so much, man.
I love it. Specifically on the Jubilee.
Yes. Something about yes.
The mint green was really well done in this. I mean, now mind you, the Datejust 41 version of this,
Also a great looking
very
watch.
also a good watch, but the execution with the fluted bezel on Jubilee in that size with the mint green is really, really a winner for me. What do you think?
Yeah, I love it. I've been in love with these since we first had our first one a while back, and we've had a few through, and just every time I look at it, this like it tackles the blue, man.
This is the thing. So a lot of we've had a few of these, and they tend to move very quickly.
Yes.
Because we can't get them as fast as people think. Sometimes we do. There's certain models you can, but this green for some reason.
It's a keeper, right?
It is a keeper.
It's one of those like if I had this, I don't. You have to strike me a very good deal.
You're not
Chris,
looking
to
at
get
white
this.
at this point. You're not looking at the black. I mean,
Yeah.
between blue and green, man, you cannot lose. But the green is sharp. They really came hard with this one for the Skydweller, I think.
Yeah. And just go ahead.
No, I was just thinking like it would be very interesting to see what other models they can bring with this sunburst green, because they do that flat green.
Yes.
It's nice. But this sunburst green, I think, takes it 2-3 notches up.
Very special.
Very, very special watch, yeah.
Yeah, and even just in the 24-hour counter, it has like some beveling there because there's two different dials. So like there's a little bit of matteness on the wheel there, but there's little polished edges. So like you said, it's just a really, really well done dial. On top of the fact that it's a complicated Skydweller that we love so much.
Right.
This, probably one of their best looking watches that they're making right now.
Yep, I think it shoots way above its weight and price point. I mean, you put that on and people would be like, wow, that's like a really nice piece. And you might have a gold piece that's nice, but it ain't this.
Yeah. Imagine this in like a platinum or something like that. Oof, platinum Skydweller.
Ice blue dial.
Oh, I would love that.
An ice blue Skydweller would be awesome.
Oh, let's see if we see that in a couple months. That would be a heavy, lovely watch.
Yes, I think that would change the game a lot for the watch collectors. So yeah,
that would break the internet.
Rolex again. This is now in your suggestion box.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, done again.
We got all the ideas. Oh man. Next up, another really cool watch, Rolex Day-Date 36, the Eisenkiesel dial.
Mm-hmm. The Eisenkiesel dial. Again, this dial I think is very special in the fact that it. Again, I always say it looks like lava, kind of like running through a chocolate dial. And again, 2.5 feet away, it looks almost black.
Yep.
A rich chocolate color, I would say, more than that. Not really a black, but you see the hue of brown in there. With the Roman, though, in the 36, it's really, 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 really striking.
Yeah, I like it in the 36. We have it in the 40 as well.
We have it in the 40 as well.
That looks good. We have it with the full diamonds and everything. But in the 36, I think it's very versatile, very wearable. And that dial is just gorgeous. Eisenkiesel is another like stone dial. I believe it's quartz. It has a high amount of iron inside. So that's why you get those beautiful reddish, almost like milk chocolate veins that go through it. And everyone looks very unique.
This is one thing I must say I love about Rolex really doing with their dials, especially specifically for the day dates. I mean, you're getting turquoise, actual turquoise. You're getting, quartz. It's really, really neat what they're doing. So maybe 2024, there's some new
I could see that.
Dials from the 36 millimeter range coming into 40 millimeters. That would be really fun. Yeah.
I could see some fun stone dials for sure.
That would be very interesting. Yeah, this one is a winner for sure. You know, it's funny. It's in your wrist. It's on your hand there, and it looks larger than 36.
Yeah. It definitely I wouldn't be afraid. And I'm somebody like bigger watches. I wouldn't be afraid to wear this. If
No,
you're
not at
somebody
all.
who likes a bigger watch, I would still give this a try on if you're
Right.
thinking about it, because it's a very versatile piece with the fluted bezel. And it's a day-date, so with the president bracelet and everything.
It's more like it's like a bracelet on the wrist versus like a watch on your wrist.
Exactly.
And but you have that function, of course, there. So it's nice. It punches really high.
Yeah, no, this is a really awesome piece. And then the Ever Rose Gold with that dial is just like, this is a stunning watch.
You know what's funny? It's very readable.
Yeah, no,
The legibility is right there.
For everything that's going on with the dial, super readable watch.
Yeah, I like that. That's cool.
You know, super, super awesome. I would love to see more stone dials.
Yeah, for sure. More stone dials in the Day-Date collection, specifically 40 millimeters.
So we got to put a prediction list together.
I know.
All right, so this is the Royal Oak Offshore End of Days re-edition.
Re-edition, yes.
Right? And this is an awesome watch. The original End of Days was AP's first offshore with a DLC case.
So now in ceramic. Look.
Yeah, now in full ceramic.
Stepping it up.
Yeah, stepping it up. And I remember those original ones because DLC, if you scratch it, you really can't treat it, you can't recode it or anything like that. So when I saw this in full ceramic, I love it because you get the End of Days look, which is this all blacked out case with this almost like highlights
of yellow
accents on the strap, on the indices, on the hour and minute hands and everything. But you can wear this watch and not be afraid to knock it up a little bit.
Yeah,
you know?
and the thing about this one too, because even though it has the yellow stitching on the strap, you can wear this 2 feet away. You're not really seeing a loud yellow color. However, it does come with also a yellow strap. And when you want to be seen, you put that yellow strap on there. It's fun. It's beautiful.
Exactly, and it's a quick adjustment as well.
It has the quick release for the straps, so you're in and out in under 2 minutes. You can just swap straps over, swap the buckle over also. Yep. No tools needed. Great piece, yeah. It's a higher price point for APs, but again, now you're getting ceramic. It's a special production for them, and then you have versatility with straps. It's great.
Exactly, and it's especially if you're like a hardcore AP fan, somebody who enjoys the history of the brand. End of Days being Tiny Will Schwarzenegger and being somebody who's very important to the brand. This is just a really nice chance to get a piece that is really everything that modern day AP is about, modern day offshore is about. But again, something that will last a very, very long time because it's ceramic, because the durability factor has kind of been overcome. You don't have to worry about DLC. And at the end of the day, it's a great looking watch.
It's stunning. I mean, even the way they get the brush strokes on ceramic, it's really a talent. I must say, it's something special because no one else I see doing anything like that.
Yeah, no, it's a really, really nice finish. Now, this is a really, really awesome piece. And this was, if you recently heard of Mr. Schwarzenegger getting caught up.
This is the thing I heard.
Tango. Yeah.
It was this.
Yeah, it was one of these watches that was auctioned off. He was trying to go to Austria for a charity event, and he got caught up in German customs, which I think is the funniest thing because it's Arnold Schwarzenegger going to Austria, but it was actually one of these pieces. So these might get a little bit of a bump, I think,
right.
when that finally comes out. But yeah, just a really, really awesome piece, Offshore End of Days.
Cool, man. Yeah, I mean, this is really such a cool, diverse lineup, and
this would be a great collection for anybody, actually.
Yeah, I mean, nothing repeats itself here. Everything is unique in their own right. They all have an occasion, for sure. It's something that I think, of course, here at David SW, variety is what you want. We have it all. We have it all. Guys, definitely please also follow us on our Instagram, follow us on our YouTube page, reach out to us on the phone, email, WhatsApp, our site, web chats.
Yep.
We're available in both the Miami store, the Orlando store. We look forward to keeping in touch with you guys and bringing you guys some great content. What do you think?
Yeah.
Anything else for 24 so far?
No, we're gonna get a prediction list ready and let's see what we can make happen.
Sounds great. Thank you so much as always for tuning in with us, and we look forward to seeing you on the next one.
See you soon.